1311. Welcome back, boys. Let's do something a little bit different. So I was thinking about it as I watched myself beat up a bunch of mobs and all that kind of stuff with my entire team dead. And I figured, you know what? Let's try something a little different. Let's see if I can put on all the reflect I have. I kind of wish these things didn't move around. There we go. I'll put on all the reflect. I might just get blown up. That's fine. This is for science. It's only you and me, boys. And it's super late at night. Probably nobody's using me. Reflect. I don't know why I'm checking my XP gain there, but this is my only brain anyways, so I'm going to leave that on damage mitigation. So let's see what the damage is. We have 44% hit points, so holy smokes, that's a lot of hit points. In the future, I will lower my stamina, increase my attack stat. I probably should do that right now, but, you know, hey, I'm going to wait until gold find day, and then I'll get the gold find. We still have a lot of dodge. We got 33% block, so that's not nothing. We have lost absorb a ton. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay alive because of that. Reflect is at 30%, though. And then damage mid is 42, so that's still respectable. That's almost like we have full block. And there we go. So, should be fun at least. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So let's go over here, 1311. If we beat this, we essentially unlock everything. Our wildest dreams. Do I want to have an orbit goddess in there? I kind of don't. I don't know why. I just don't like her. I don't know. I use her in Guild Boss, and that's like the only thing. Don't know what we're fighting. I think it's going to be a combination of the same guys we fought with a different boss, so we'll check it out. I don't remember what the boss was for 13.9. We just had the rifle guy. Was it the guy with the fists, or was it the guy with the shield? I think the guy with the shield might be the boss. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Shwoop. I do think I've had, it might just be all in my head, but I do think I've had better success sneaking through the enemies if I have more speed, more like a speed boost on me. But, hey, whatever. We're here. These guys, if all these three guys attack the same target, they will definitely kill it. So this is actually a pretty dangerous pack, especially since I don't have any SP starting off, but now we're finally getting somewhere. Okay. And then keep in mind, if you're watching this video in the future, or from the future, redirect does not exist in the game. So all the progress that we've made in this game has been without redirect so far. Last I heard, they're still working on it. So, that's so much damage, dude. I'm going to use this heal now because I think that I won't have a chance to use the other heal. Oh, there you go. Keep in mind, my life would be a whole lot easier if I would just go and get the Kung Fu shield team talent. But you know what? I'm not going to go do it. See, and you can't make me, so deal with it. Bum, bum, bum. I feel like that's reaching. That aggro radius is reaching. Here we have all the three different enemies. So I think one of these is going to be, is showing us what the boss is going to be. And that's actually a good thing. When it's all the different enemies, you can deal with it. When it's three of a kind, that's when it's a big problem. So that is attack furthest. I gotta say, all of my attacks are severely lacking any sort of oomph or impact or anything. Basically, if my guys do not, if they don't like smite or something, it's just a white damage is really bad. And I can't wait for them to add in the new plugins or augments or whatever they want to call it to itemize up your minions a little bit. I do hope that getting them is not super crazy, though. I want it to be accessible to all. You know, of course, they might have like the strongest stuff's more difficult to get. Yeah, I get that, but you know, I feel like most players that are active should be able to at least get a full set of like epic gear on their minions. At least like by the end of the tier or whatever they want to call it. That'd be pretty reasonable. So okay, all right. You staying hydrated, fellas? Any water boys out there? All right. So this is the boss. We're just gonna go straight in. Which would we prefer? A Fat Man launcher or a railway rifle? What? Fat Man launcher, railway rifle. Go with the launcher. I can have them both, for they are both made of junk that you can find everywhere. What? I don't even get it, but I'll take it. It's all good. Okay, so we have two bosses here. That's kind of cool. Are there always two bosses when there is, hey, look at that, persuade. Nope. Okay. Are there always two bosses when it's the 11th flag? Is that a thing? It might be. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Definitely makes it more difficult. I'm going to get off my mount skill here. I don't think these guys have a heal, but I said that before once, and I was definitely wrong. I do want to take out the little guy. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to take out the little guy. I'm going to let my pet do that. These guys are probably going to keep hitting me, and the pet will eventually do its thing. Whew. Just because it's a flag, this is a special event, I will use a potion on him. Probably not necessary, but you know what? I don't want to come here more often than I need to. Yeah, let's just go autopilot. So we did lose. They do have a furthest enemy attack. I'm just going to kind of leave it as is. No big deal. And I'll let my team get whittled away as long as we look like we're going to prevail on this one. And not too bad. I'm definitely taking more damage than I was before, for sure. For sure. I mean, obviously we dropped like 23% absorb, maybe 25% absorb. So there you go. Not too bad. Not bad. What can I say about it? Show up and kill the enemies. Not a big deal. If it gets boring here, I'll probably just end up cutting the video and then jumping into the next one. But I think it might actually be worth watching because I have all that reflect. Hopefully we'll see something fairly entertaining. I'll just be reflecting these boys like crazy. 30%. I did some testing before with a 30% reflect build in war mode, and the results were not great. Honestly, not at all. The same thing happens every single time where your entire team dies, and then you're there by yourself. And there's a handful of those where you can end up reflecting and winning, and it just takes a super long time. But just, I don't know. Maybe I was expecting too much. You will have those battles where you reflect, like maybe 1 out of 30 or something, where you just reflect everything immediately, and you just blow everybody up, and that's quite satisfying. All those dirty bounty hunters deserve all the reflex they get. But here we are. The downside, though, is if these guys keep healing each other, they're not attacking me, and if they're not attacking me, they can't get reflected, but there you go. The Kung Fu is what you're seeing, giving me all the healing and shielding. You're not seeing the healing text because it still doesn't show, but every time I shield myself per turn, pretty much all the shielding that you're seeing right now is coming from my Kung Fu talent, and that's because now I have so much hit point bonus that when I shield myself per turn for 5% of my health, it's actually quite a lot. So there you go. Not too bad. I probably will end up cutting this one short, and we'll jump into the next one. I probably will do a quick little video, I guess, of the dungeon before unlocking this, but I'll chop it into separate pieces. The reason I want to show the dungeon is kind of like a snapshot. I kind of like looking back and seeing, okay, what was the team that I was running? What was everybody wearing? Because you use players in the dungeon instead of using minions. So it's not bad. I wonder how long I could wear my max reflex stuff before people that were using me noticed. I'm kind of tempted to go run a raid 8 right now and just see if I get blown up or not. I'm not really getting touched in raid 8 anymore, at least with my team, but I know people are using me on teams that don't have insanely high DPS, so the results are going to be different. You know, it's easy for me to be like, oh, what are you talking about? What's the problem? I'm tanking raid 8. It's super easy. And then I have like the highest damage in the game, at least the people on my team. And then if somebody uses me in a team that doesn't, yeah, it's not going to go as smooth. Come on, wrap it up. All right, we'll finish this battle, and then that'll do it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Check you out in the dungeon. We just unlocked a new zone once we finish all that. So, hey. All right, boys, as always, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.